people buy if they trust, and people trust on the brand. So let's talk about the strategic and creative brand design for endless impact and endless success. I am here with you, Hardas Odedra, Strategic Creative Director at endlessdesigning.com, your creative companion. Companies spend a lot of money and time on advertising and marketing their brand's product and services. Are they get result? What about ROI? ROI is a first priority because there is no business without profit. Problem in most organizations is strategy and creativity separated by wide gap. Both have to work together to build a great brand. Any brand can be a great, even yours. Focus on strategic creativity to get your brand stand out, visible to your target market, and accelerate your business profit. Simple is that people trust on the brand because your brand is your promise to your customer. Your brand tells them what can they expect from your product and services, and it stand out your offering from your competitors. Your brand is born from who you are, who you want to be, and what people think who you are. Let's dive in depth. As we help our client develop their brands, we divide process into main three phases. The first phase is getting your brand strategy right and aligned with your business objectives. Second is developing all the tools you will need to communicate the brand, such as your logo, tagline, and website. Finally, there is the phase of strengthening your newly developed or updated brand. The first phase is begin with understanding or identifying your brand positioning. Are you the innovative maverick in your industry or experienced and reliable one? Is your product high quality, high cost option or the low cost, high value option? You can't be both, and you can't be all things to all people. Who you are should be based to some extent on who your target customers want and need you to be. Once you know your positioning in the competition and who is your target customers, make your business personality according to your positioning. The personality of your brand is driven by your logo, your website, packaging, and your brand tone in promotional materials. All should be complement each other and communicate your brand message. Get a great logo. Place it everywhere. Integrate your brand. Branding extend to every aspect of your business. How you answer your phones, what you and your salespeople wear on sales call, your email signature, everything. Create a voice for your company that reflect your brand. This voice should be applied to all written communication and incorporate in the visual imagery of all material online and offline. Is your brand friendly? Be conversational. Is it rigid? Be more formal. Develop a tagline. Write a memorable, meaningful, and conscious statement that captures the essence of your brand. Design template and create a brand standard for your marketing materials. Use the same color scheme, logo placement, look and feel throughout. You don't need to be fancy, just be consistent. Be true to your brand. Customer won't return to you or refer to someone else if you don't deliver on your brand promise. Be consistent. Consistency is key. It takes time, but if you stick with look that makes sense for your brand, over a time it works for itself. People will know it when they see it. Remember, your name, logo and tagline are not your brand. They are a way to communicate or symbolize your brand. You must live it to make it real. And don't make mistake of showing the new logo around internally to get a consensus. The name, logo and tagline are not for you. They are for your marketplace and should be judged on how well they communicate, not how much partner like them. Develop your brand website. Your website is your single most important brand development tool. It is the place where all your audience turn to learn what you do, how you do it, and who your clients are. Prospective clients are not likely to choose your firm solely based on your website, but they may drop you if your site sends them wrong message. Further, your website will be home to your valuable content. That content will become the focus of your search engine optimization efforts so that your prospect, potential employees, and referral source will be find you and learn about your firm. Online content is central to any modern brand development strategy. These days, professional websites come in two varieties. The first is branding site. Such a site tell your story and convey who you are, who you serve, and what you do. In short, it convey your brand message. The other variety does above and also generates and nurture potential new clients. We call this high performance websites. The next step in the process is to build out the remainder of your marketing toolkit. This might include one-page sales sheet that describe core services, offering, or key market served. In addition, there may be a brief pitch deck that overviews the firm or key offering and an e-brochure about firm. These are rarely printed pieces anymore. Increasingly, this marketing toolkit also includes videos. Popular video topics include firm overview, case studies, or meet the partner videos. Key service offerings are also very useful. If prepared appropriately, these tools serve not only a business development function but also are very important for brand development. Humanity always comes first. As we continue to grow, leverage and harness the power of technology, we cannot underestimate the emotional connection quality storytelling can produce. A brand could use every available medium to connect with their audience and fail because they don't integrate basic emotion and basic human interest. Humanize the buyer. The first thing that comes to your mind when you think of business to business marketing is lackluster word of data sheet, product brochure, and death by PowerPoint presentations. That's because most B2B brands treat their customers as emotionless, left-brained, bargaining hunters. Focus on humanizing the buyer by carefully tracking their buying journeys and offering them on-brand experience. Be human and approachable. One way we have been able to drive our brand is by being human and therefore approachable in our content marketing strategies. We don't bang the sales drum in our messaging. Rather, we always strive to provide practical and honest point of view that help people solve business problem and thrive. Sound interesting? Good. To know more about us, please visit our website www.endlessdesigning.com.